Hello guys, this is Chris from the Dub Dee Dub Revue. I'm also an official field reporter for Theme Park Brothers, and I'm giving you a full report on the Royal Caribbean Allure of the Seas. We just took an awesome vacation that was from December to January. It was 7 days, 7 nights, 8 days actually, through the Caribbean. We visited the ports of St. Martin, we visited the ports of San Juan, Puerto Rico, and we visited Navidad, Haiti, alongside 3 days at sea, and now we're on our way back right now to the port of Miami. But I want to give you a little ship tour, so come with me. Are moving. Look at the building. Okay guys, we're going to start our tour on deck 4 of the Allure of the Seas. And actually we're skipping decks 2 and 3. And for basic information, deck 2 and 3 contains the medical center, the conference center, the gangway as you disembark the boat when you reach your port visits. But for all intents and purposes, the entertainment part is going to go from deck 4 all the way up to deck 16. So we're going to start on the lowest part of the ship. And right behind me is the Amphitheater. And that's where they put on their theatrical productions and their movies. For example, we saw Mamma Mia, and we saw Incredibles 3D, as well as there's a show tonight we're going to see, which is like a gymnastics type show. But this takes 2 floors of the boat. It's on deck 4 and deck 5, and this is the Amphitheater. So this is, again, this I believe is the front of the boat, and we're going to walk towards the back. So if you follow me, keep on coming with me here. Come on now, guys. In the basement of this boat, basement, on the 4th floor of this boat, they have their comedy club, so come with me, come on. All right, so we got the jazz club over here. Right behind me, we got the comedy club. We've got a place called Blaze, which is also a bar, but it's also a nightclub, and they have bingo in there as well. This is really exciting. So behind me, they've got something called Studio B, and they have ice skating shows. Believe it or not, they've got an ice skating rink in this ship.
Studio B. Antes del espectáculo, queremos entregarles cierta información de importancia. Si desea disfrutar del trago, por favor haga su pedido ahora, puesto que el servicio de bar será limitado durante el espectáculo. Les recordamos que Studio B
is probably, I would give you an estimation, maybe it's 70 yards by 30 yards, but we saw a great ice skating show based on Monopoly. I know it sounds weird, but it was like all kind of cool 80s music and whatnot. Over. To my left, which is your right, is going to be the art gallery, and that's where they have those art auctions. You ever see the idea where there's this fabulous art auction at sea, and this is where they actually have the gallery for the art auction. And if you follow me in this direction, we're going to walk in this direction, we're going to eventually get to the casino, and they've got a casino here on board. All right, we're in Casino Royale, which again is on deck 4. They've got slot machines, they've got table games. We don't want to go too far here, so it's a lot of fun to be down here. Be aware, in international waters, the gaming regulations are a little different than what you're used to, so they may not have to pay out the same as casinos on land. But still, it's a lot of fun. If you got the hankering for want to go and play blackjack or craps or slots, they've got it here. Downside, they allow smoking, so it's pretty smoky down here. So if you're a cigarette smoker, no problem. If you're a non-smoker like me, that may be a problem. So just want you to be aware they've got it. So if you want to roll the dice and toss in a few shekels in your slot machine, they're going to have your fix. Follow me, I want to show you the table games. We're going to cut it pretty quickly because we don't want to film down here too much. You can see some of the table games right here. We got craps, we got blackjack, we got 3-card poker. So they got everything for you guys. All right, so here we are now. We're at the back part of the ship. Okay. So in the back part of the ship, they've got 3 restaurants. You know how you get all fancied up and you're gonna go out to dinner and make reservations? So I know you can't really see it, but on deck 3, one deck below us, there's a restaurant called American Icon Grill. And what's cool about them is they participate in My Time Dining. So you don't want to set a 5:30 or 8:30 dinner time every day. You don't know what's gonna happen. You want to play it flexible and free on your ship. You go to My Time Dining. You make a new reservation every day for a different time. Right behind me is the Grand Restaurant. And above me is Silk. So here's the thing, with all 3 of those restaurants, it's the same menu. It's the same appetizers, same entrees, same desserts. There we go. Right. So it's the same menu. So again, if you don't want to have a 5:30 or a 6:30 or an 8:30 standing tea time food reservation, the American Icon Grill, you can make a different one each day, and the wait staff is amazing. They take care of everything. An American Icon Grill, would you agree? Absolutely. So again, the cool thing about My Time Dining is it's flexible. If you want a standing dinner reservation, the Grand Restaurant and Silk on floors on decks 4 for American Grand for the Grand Restaurant and deck 5 for Silk. All right, come on with me, guys. Come on. Also on deck 4 is Zuni, Hibachi, and Sushi. So this is paid. So this is not included with your cruise package. Whereas the Grand Restaurant, Silk, and the American Icon Grill, that's included, even though it's a premier dining experience. You want sushi, you want hibachi, that's gonna cost you a little extra. That's also in the front on deck 4. All right, we're on deck 5 now. So here's the cool thing about deck 5. So besides this ocean behind me and the cruise ship behind him. So let's look over here really quickly to my left. You're gonna actually see there's a walking and jogging track around deck 5. So let's be honest, you're on a cruise ship, you're gonna overeat. I can guarantee it. I've been overeating for 5 days, 6 days straight, and I feel like I've gained 10 pounds. 2.6 laps around here is a mile. So they've got markers, so if you feel like walking, it's padded. It's one of those polymer rubber type surface structures, so it's not jarring. They've also got an amazing fitness center. We're going to see that in a little bit. But let's be honest. Amongst all the things on the boat, you want to see the headliner? It's right here. Take a look at that expanse. So if you've never been on a cruise before, look at that ocean. Now you see the cruise ship, but beyond the cruise ship, you don't see anything but clear skies. So the sea's actually relatively calm today, but the last couple days, it's been a little wavy. And as big as this boat is, which is the 3rd largest ship right now in the Royal Caribbean fleet, and it may be actually in the world, you actually felt a little bit of the sea movement, but it wasn't so bad. Even me, who has a little bit of a queasy stomach, I hardly had a problem. But when you're walking around, you see the ocean for probably 3/4 of your trip around. So that is a really cool thing. And you've never seen water this color before. It's not turquoise, it's this dark, rich, navy blue color. So again, like I'm introducing you to it, I present the ocean. Now we're on the inside on deck 5. And this is the hub of the boat. It's called the Royal Promenade. It's where all the action's at. It's kind of like Main Street for the cruise ship. So they've got shopping, they've got restaurants, pizza, bars. You want a Coach bag? You want an Invicta watch? You want a Rolex watch? Here. So I want to show you this. They've got some of the coolest things and coolest features on this boat. Follow me. We're at this section of the ship called the Boardwalk, and it's the back of the boat. And this has got kids in mind, so I know you can see the sign, but if you look just beyond the sign, you're going to actually see the carousel spinning. Come on, let's take a look at the back of the boat. Come on. So this is designed to be reminiscent of what a boardwalk would look like, say, on the Jersey Shore. So I know you're going to see these horses over here, these carousel horses, and these are kind of structures designed to make it look like the artist is constructing the carousel horses. The rough version, a little nicer, and yet the final product as it leads into the carousel. So come on, let's look at the carousel. All right, so I got the Boardwalk Doghouse right here. It's free, it doesn't cost anything. They have 6 different varieties of sausages. Now my daughter, who's my cameraman today, she's had at least 2 or 3 of them. My son Jude has had more. They love them, so it's free. It's a big fat one. They love eating the sausages here at the Boardwalk Doghouse. If you look on the other side, they've got a little area called Boardwalk Donuts. And in the morning from say 7 to about 11, it's free donuts. You can see, they're gone now, but you can pick your choice of 6 different flavors of donuts. Just beyond that, you've got cups and scoops. Come on, let's take a look. Cups and Scoops features Ben & Jerry's ice cream. It's extra. It's not included. You can get soft serve up above on deck 15 for free, but Cups and Scoops, that's extra. You can also get cupcakes and whatnot in there. Coffee. Pets at Sea. You know those stuffed animals you get at the mall? The Build-A-Bear workshops. You know where you stuff them with a little bit of heart? They have one of those here too. It's not officially Build-A-Bear, it's called Pets at Sea. It's $32.50 with an outfit. Want to know how I know? You don't want to know how I know. I had to buy one. It's not for me, obviously. For my youngest. So Pets at Sea. We got an arcade on this side. Let's go in. Take a look at Pets at Sea. Come on. Let's go across the other side. They got stuff for some bigger kids. Come on. All right, so to my right, we got a place called Pinwheels. Pinwheels has got stuffed animals. Still got the younger kid in mind, maybe from like 5 to 9 stuffed animals, some clothing, some themed characters like Pusheen the cat, followed by Candy Beach if you want some candy in bulk. Now, let's be honest, it's expensive, but if you got a taste for some candy corn or some Swedish fish, right there. At Star Pier, they've got brands like surfing brands, Oakley, Herschel, Quicksilver, all the brands that maybe like 13 to like 18-year-olds would like, or 43-year-olds would like, who knows? Take a look around. Look at the cool stuff they got here. Ready for the highlights now of the Boardwalk? Besides that awesome carousel behind me? Come on with me. Come on. Two paid restaurants, not included. Johnny Rockets to my right, and Sabor, which is a Mexican restaurant, tequila bar, guacamole, tacos to my left. You hear that behind me? Take a look. Come on, let's see what it is. It's a diving platform and a diving pool. And they have water displays and diving shows. Right now, they're doing the ones from DreamWorks. What is it, Lucia? What movie? Madagascar. Very good. All right, take a quick look. They don't want us recording this, so take a quick look. Take a look really fast.
Hello, everybody. It's me, Alex the Lion. Who's cat? I like to move it. I like to move it. I like to move it. You like to move it. I like to move it. I like to move it. You like to move it. I like to move it. I like to
a rock climbing wall. Better than that? 2 rock climbing walls. How about that for awesome? All right. Come on back with me. Let's get back in the where it's a little more quiet on the boat. All right, here we are, the Boardwalk Doghouse. Remember I said 6 varieties. Take a look at the menu. The German, the Big Apple, the Smokehouse, the Coney Island, the Wunderdog, the Sicilian. You want to see them? Let's take a quick look. You got smell-o-vision? deck 8. You skip deck 7, that's all staterooms. There's no function on deck 7. And frankly, it gets cut off halfway because the boardwalk's multiple levels. So we're on deck 8 right now. And in the back of the boat was a place called Dazzles. And they use Dazzles for private functions. If they've got classes, like aerobics classes and whatnot, they put it on Dazzles on deck 8. But you know what? Deck 8's got one of the coolest things on this boat. You wouldn't see it on any other boat. It's completely unexpected. Follow me. I want to show you a park and a garden. Follow me. All right, come on. I want to show you Central Park. What? Come on. Follow me. All right, I want you to look around. So, take a look here. Even on this bronze relief here of what they have, they got a restaurant. They've got the Rising Tide Bar. That's where it goes. Remember, from 5 to 8. They've got these beautiful, beautiful walking paths. They've got a bar. They've got cafes. They've got shops, Coach. They've got another extra cost restaurant. But look how beautiful it is. Remember, you're 1,000 miles from Florida right now, and you're on this cruise ship. Look outside here. Look how beautiful this is. Come on, let's walk down the path here. Let's walk together. Here's what the Rising Tide Bar looks like. You should see what this looks like at nighttime. At nighttime, it's all lit up. It's gorgeous. It looks like the fanciest garden you've ever been in. At nighttime, it's beautiful. Here's the Trellis Bar, and last night, this entire path was completely crowded. You couldn't even hardly get through here yesterday night. You want a place to get a quick snack? You want a sandwich? You want a dessert? You want a wrap? Park Cafe right here, it's got hours. It's a little more restricted than like downstairs. Downstairs in that Cafe Promenade at level 5, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. This place is open from like 7 until 6, but if you want to eat this place, it's really good food. They got soup, they got really everything you want here too, but it's more for like a quick option. Over here, to my left, they got Giovanni's Table. Again, that's an extra fee restaurant. But beyond that, on this side, they got a picture studio, they've got a Coach store, they've got a shop for you to buy more like female type items, but I'll be honest, I bought a pair of shoes there, so you never know. Let's walk. Would you expect this on a cruise ship? Would you expect this kind of greenery and this internal space on a cruise ship? And remember, this is the inside of the boat, so there are inside balconies on this. So take a look at the balconies all around. Can't get a sea view? Don't want to be outside or a little nervous? How about a balcony that faces the inside? Vintages. It's a wine bar. Maybe you've got a taste for wine. Maybe that's your thing. Maybe you enjoy sipping a fine glass of wine. Here you go. Maybe your thing isn't wine. Maybe your thing's spending a lot of cash. Look at the Coach store coming up around the bend. If you've got a wife or a girlfriend, skip deck 8. It's not good. Just skip deck 8. I promise you'll be happier. All right, deck 14. Let's say you've got a kid on board, starting at age 2 to like 11 on this side of the boat. We got the Ocean Adventure Club, and they break them down to 3 different age groups. So if your kids want to do something, or frankly you would like your kids to do something away from you, you can always bring them here to the kids club. Now we're going to take a quick look, and I don't really want to focus on any of the rooms because honestly they're not my kids, so I feel a little guilty about doing that. But I want to show you what it is, and it's a lot of fun. They've got them broken down into different little areas, again by age, so come out with me. You've also got a theater in here. They've got an adult coloring room. Now I know you're thinking, what did he just say? Get your mind out of the gutter. It's an adult coloring room, and craft room. So take a look right here. It's called the Adult Zone, and you got crafts, you got coloring. You know, with those Zen type colorings, you can make jewelry on this side. But look, directly across the street, you got a kids arcade. If you can see beyond my hand right here, this is the Ocean Adventure Theater, and they put on puppet shows, and they also show movies. Like today, they're showing The Incredibles Part 2. And they have the Emoji Movie, so they have movies. But directly behind this hallway, they have it broken down to age brackets. So around this corner, they have like 9 through 11-year-olds. They've got 6 through 8-year-olds. They've got 3 through 5-year-olds. So everybody's with kids of their own age. They're going to have fun. So what was really interesting was this cruise. My kids hardly participated. They wanted to hang out with their mom and dad, which I'm lucky. We still get that opportunity. I know in a few years that may change. My youngest did go one day, and she had a good time. We didn't have to come pick her up. And my oldest did go to the teen club, which I'm going to show you in a little bit. And they got the Wii, and they got other video game systems, and they got a place for the kids to hang out upstairs too, and that's on deck 15. But the staff is all, you know, trained and work with kids, and they've worked with kids before in the past, and they give a little bio on each members of the staff. And you'll notice some of these staff members, they work on a few shifts, and some of them, this is their first experience. And come on, I want to show you this one. You think Carol's had experience working with kids on a cruise ship before? She must love working with kids and love being on the cruise. All right, let's go up to deck 15. Come on, let's go see where all the outside action's at. Hope I got my symbol with me. So we're on level 15. Now, anything you want to do on the outside of the boat, hot tubs, pools, kids area, it's going to be on level 15. And level 16 is up above us. They got the deck that's completely exposed to the sun. So if you're a sun lover and you want to get a suntan, you go up one level. But if you want pools and activity for the kids, it's deck 15. But they've got some things for adults too. So just behind you, we're going to go walk in a second. They've got an area called the solarium. And to actually access the front of the boat, you've got to be 18 years and above. So no kids are allowed. So we're going to get close, but we're not going to actually walk through there because my camera lady, she's 13. So she's going to just follow me along as far as she can go. So, ready, Luce? Let's go look at this solarium. Come on. When I say 18, my math is bad. It's 16. Well, I was close. 16, 18. All right. So you see, you got hot tubs here. We got a sitting area, and it's largely kid-free. But they do have a really cool restaurant. So in the morning, if you don't want to face the big crowds of the Windjammer Marketplace, you can come here to the Solarium Bistro, and it's like a smaller type of thing. They offer the same food, though a limited quantity. We're not going to go in. We're just going to look for right now. Oh, I guess we can go in. Let's do it. Let's go in and take a look. Alright, so in the back of the boat, we got a bigger buffet, but this is like a smaller basic buffet. And we're going to stay at a distance right here. They got salads, breads, fruits, hamburgers, cookies, they got everything, coffee. So also, if you're a pop lover, you got to buy pop separate. You can buy a cup or buy it per day. But they include kiwi strawberry drink, lemonade, unsweetened iced tea, tea, coffee, decaf, hot cocoa, and ice water, and that's all for free. And kids are allowed here, so this is a good place for you to come if you want to catch a quick meal, but you're also not looking to fight with the crowds of the buffet. So again, take a look. That's the front of the boat, and this is the direction you're heading. What a view. And there's hot tubs, and there's actually pools here for the adults, 16 and above. I said 18 and above, 16. Look how beautiful the water features are. They have little pools. Alright, so when you're on deck, you need a pool towel. Don't take the white one for your bathroom. That's a bath towel. You don't want to mix it up with all your sunblock. So they got 3 stations on deck where you have to get a pool towel. Use your C card, your C-Pass card. You're going to go and actually, you're not going to rent it, but what you're going to do is you're going to go and check it out with this lady. You can get any number of towels. You're going to get 1 towel, 2 towels, 5 towels. Your card looks something like this. You're just going to scan it to them. They're going to go and scan the back side, and they're going to credit your essentially your house account for how many towels you've taken. But if you don't return that number of towels, you get charged. So it's like 25 bucks. So be sure to return the towels. You get big old towels in the back there, so you're gonna see blue towels everywhere. They don't say Royal Caribbean, they don't say anything special, but in fact, they're gonna work really good. So make sure you get your towel at the towel station. All right, so now we're gonna walk past the pool. So here I'm gonna give you my official warning. So remember, we're on a cruise ship and it's hot. So you're gonna see people in bathing suits. You're gonna see men and women in bathing suits the whole way here. So if you got sensitive viewers with younger eyes, nothing's inappropriate. I promise you, my family's on this boat. But in case you're you're cautious, just please be aware you are walking through the pool area. Look at this awesome pool. It literally, this hot tub hangs over the side of the boats. It's covered and it has TVs for you. They have one on both sides of the boat. All right, we're gonna do this quickly because there's a long way to go. We're gonna see 3 pools, 1 kids area. Come on, let's do this fast. Tubs and a pool on this side. We got a pool of the exact same size on the other side with a hot tub. Every pool is a little different. Some are quick entry pools. Some have you enter into like 4 inches of water and then get you into the water. Every pool is a little different. But let's go and see the size of the pool. Let's get really close. Come on. So we got one of our pools right here. So if you take a look, it's actually designed where the water can roll from side to side. Because let's face it, you're on the ocean. The water's gonna roll from side to side. You got a little entry here. It's about a 4-inch step, and then into a 4 foot 9 inch on the deepest, 4 foot 1 inch on the shallowest for this pool. Let's go look at the other side. Come on. All right, just briefly, I wanted to show you. So here's the pool on one side. There's the pool on the other side. And remember I was talking about Central Park? How cool is that, huh? Here's what makes this kid area really cool. So on a lot of cruise ships, they have things designed for teenagers. They have things designed for older than teenagers. And they have very little design for little guys. But on this ship, they actually have a pool across the way, and that's their sport pool, and that's for like volleyball and whatnot. But this whole area is designed, you can see 2 foot 9 inches, and less than that, 8 inches, 6 inches. And they have like a little whirlpool walking area, and that's for kids that are a little older, like 8 years old or whatnot. But look at this fun area for little guys. quality is really good. So buffets on cruise ships, we've been on cruise ships before where the buffet quality is very, very average. That isn't the case here. This marketplace, even though after 7 days you start repeating some of the items in the menu, it's really good. So you also see, I've got footage of their chocolate buffet. So take a look at that. It's a really cool experience to go to their chocolate buffet.
is like the activity center of the boat. So if you look behind me, there's a few things we're going to focus on when we walk by. We got miniature golf. We got 2 flow rider machines, the surfboard, boogie board. We got a zip line. We got basketball courts. We got ping pong tables. So let's do a walking tour of the back of the boat, and that'll pretty much conclude the visit for the Allure of the Seas. So we're going to do this pretty quickly. I hope you enjoyed the tour. Again, thank you for watching Theme Park Brothers. Make sure you hit subscribe. You get all the latest videos they have. Here we go. Come on, let's go.
Alright, you guys, my name is Lacey. I was the camera person, but we're switching roles because I wanted to say goodbye. I hope you enjoyed the video of our wonderful tour, and we'll see you on our next adventure.